Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our now has become our one of the 2 weekly appointments via Facebook Live for Coastal Lotus. My name is Sarah Whitmer, and I am the owner of Coastal Lotus Yoga based in Gulf County, Florida. And today we're gonna perform a really nice, easy Vinyasa Yoga Flow focused on lengthening the spine. So for this practice, you will need a yoga mat if you have one. If you're practicing on a soft surface like beach, beach, I wish, sand, grass, or an uneven surface in general, then I would not suggest use of a mat. You can use a blanket or a towel. If you have a couple of yoga blocks, please feel free to grab them. Also, I have 3 things that I need to tell you while I'm picking up my hair in a ponytail. So first thing, they are building a house next door, so you may hear a lot of banging and hammering, and just kind of try to isolate that noise out if you can. Hey Sheila. Hey Priscilla. Yay! Good. Welcome. Good morning. So that's one thing. The other thing is that I just found out that the yellow fly season has started. So yellow flies are really nice little creatures that roam the forgotten coast of Florida during the month of May, the beginning of June, and they're really nasty. I'm kind of allergic to them, so I'm hoping I don't get stung, and if I do, I may cuss a little bit, but forgive me for that. I'm asking for forgiveness ahead of time. And then the third thing is I'm excited because they have partially reopened the Gulf County beaches. So beginning with next week, I will be offering 2 beach yoga classes called Yoga Distancing on the beach. So one will be at 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday morning. So 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central on Wednesday morning. And then a sunset class at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central on Tuesday evening. So I'm looking forward, if you live in the area, to see you there next week. So without further delay, let's get started. So over to your mat, and we're gonna start on laying down on our backs. So come and lay down on your back and just let the feet fall wide. Let the arms rest by the side of the body, with the palms of the hands facing the sky. Begin bringing your attention to your breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling completely through the nose. Begin relaxing the body, loosening your shoulder blades, softening the jaw, softening the space in between your eyebrows. Really following the breath, entering the body through the nostrils, making its way into the throat, the chest, and the belly, and making its way out the same route. And because we're human beings and the mind likes to wander, if the mind begins to wander, just come back to your breath. Come back to that beautiful inhale of fresh air into your lungs, and that complete exhale out through the nose. Leave your to-do list for later. Be present. Take another inhale in and exhale out. And with the next inhale, gently open your eyes and hug both knees into the chest. And rock from side to side, gently massaging your lower back. And now re-extend the legs forward, flexing the feet just like you were standing on them. And at the same time, clasp the hands onto the elbows and bring the arms overhead. And see if you can bring the ribs closer to each other and press them back and down onto your mat. The thighs and the entire legs here are active. The tailbone is rooted down onto your mat. Breathe here. Continue pressing the ribs back, avoiding the overarching of the lower back. So your back should be completely in contact with your mat. Your entire back body should be in contact with your mat. With the next inhale, inhale the right leg up, keeping the foot flexed, just like you were standing on your left leg. You're extending that right leg forward. Imagine that. Keep that right leg nice and active. The left leg is active. To take an inhale in here. And as you exhale, lower the right leg down. Take an inhale in. Exhale out. With that same action of keeping the ribs pressed down onto your mat. Inhale the left leg up with the feet flexed. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale in. And as you exhale, lower that left leg. Slowly unravel the arms. And we're going to hug the knees into the chest. One more time. Rock from side to side once again. And now let the feet fall mat distance apart. Let me turn down this music just a little bit. I have it right in my ear. So keeping the feet mat distance apart. Begin windshield wipering the legs from side to side. Breathe. And as you find yourself with the knees over to the right side, pause there. Take your left hand, your right hand, and place it on your belly. Take your left hand and extend it overhead right by the side of the left ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you feel like you would like to deepen the stretch, you can place your right foot on top of the left knee. As long as there's no pain in the lower back or in the knees. Continue breathing in and breathing out. One more breath in and one breath out. Unravel the legs. Begin taking both arms by the side of the body. Feet are mat distance apart. Windshield wiper the legs. And the next time your legs fall over into the left side, stay there, pause there. Take your left hand and place it on your belly. Take your right arm and extend it overhead right by the side of the right ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you wish to deepen the stretch, place your left foot on top of your right knee. Continue breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And with the next inhale, begin bringing the legs back to center. Unravel the arms. Hug the knees into the chest. One last time. And then place your hands behind your thighs and rock all the way up to seated and come forward into all fours. I'm going to turn over this side. You're on all fours now, tabletop pose. We're going to exhale, pressing into the mat, rounding the back, taking the chin towards the chest for cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, broaden the chest, maybe lift the gaze for cat pose. Exhale, round. Inhale, lower and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, lower. Exhale, round. And with the next inhale, come back to your tabletop position. And begin making hip circles. These hip circles can be as wide or as small as it feels good. Just feel your body out. You can move the shoulders also. Just do any little movement that feels good in your own body. And now revert direction with the hip circles. Good. Beautiful. Come back to center. This time we're going to tuck our toes, spread the fingers, and press the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press your heels down, press the thighs back, press into all 10 fingers equally. More into the index fingers. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, look forward, and make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet and rise. Reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, circle the arms, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Uttanasana. Inhale, half. Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step it back to plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale down, knees, chest, and chin. Untuck the toes. Inhale, press up for cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take one breath in, one breath out. Inhale, look forward, and begin making your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Pressing the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold, plant the hands and step it back to plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale down, knees, chest, and chin. Untuck the toes. Inhale, press up for cobra. Exhale, press back down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knees, step the right foot through the hands. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise for low lunge. Exhale, frame the foot. Tuck the back toes and step it to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, lower the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, frame the foot. Tuck the back toes and rock to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step it back to plank. You can continue lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or you can take a full Chaturanga Dandasana. Yogi's choice. Take an inhale in and lower Yogi's choice. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take one more round of Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot through. Lower the left knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, frame the foot. Tuck the back foot. And rock to the top of the mat. Uttanasana. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Lower the right knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise for low lunge. Exhale, frame the foot. This time, step the left foot and knee back to meet the right. Spread the fingers. Tuck the toes and press the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Maybe you can also lift and lower one heel at the time. Kind of opening up the back of your legs and your hamstrings and making little movements with the shoulders. Come to stillness here. Inhale, look forward. And begin making your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. This time, step the right foot back. Pivot that right foot and walk your hands over to the side so that you find yourself into a wide-legged forward fold with the feet parallel with one another, pressing on the outer edges of the feet, lifting the inner arch of the feet. Place your hands right underneath your chest and fold, bending the arms, sort of like in a chaturanga fold here. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breathe in, breath in. Exhale here. Forward folds are really amazing for your back. And now, inhale, press into the hands, lengthen and halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, press up. Exhale, fold. Take your hands to the hips. And with a flat back and leading with your heart, begin rising. Very good. Now turn the left ankle in so that your front left foot is pointing forward. Bend the knee. Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. Breathe here. Cartwheel the hands, frame the foot, step it back to plank, and take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Two breaths in down dog. Inhale, look forward, and hop or walk to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the back flat. Press the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step the left foot back. And now pivot that foot. Pivot the front foot. So now you are, again, in a wide-legged forward fold facing the other side of the mat. Place your hands right underneath your chest. And begin folding here. Pressing on the outer edges of your feet. Lifting the inner arches of the feet. Now press into the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, halfway. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, press up. Use your chaturanga arms. Exhale, fold. Take the hands to the hips, keeping the back flat, leading with your heart. Begin rising. Turn the right foot so that it's pointing forward. Bend that right knee and find your warrior 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. And cartwheel the hands. Frame that front foot. Step it back to plank. And take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Two breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift the left leg up and back. bend the knee, step it through the hands, and pivot the feet. Now we're back into the wide-legged forward fold. Fold forward, placing the hands right underneath the chest. Inhale, press up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, rise with a flat back. Turn the front foot so that's pointing forward. Warrior two. Breathe. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Bring the palms of the hands together. Extend the arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands and step it back to plank. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Two breaths here. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knees, step the right foot through the hands, pivot the feet, and walk the hands so that you're again in a wide-legged forward fold with your hands right underneath the chest. Fold forward. Inhale, press up for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the hands to the hips with the elbows really hugged in the back. So hug the shoulders in so that you can lead with the heart. Inhale and rise with a flat back. Turn the front foot so that the toes are pointing forward. And find your warrior two. Your Vajrasana two here. Breathe. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, reach through both extremities here. Imagine somebody pulling you from both hands. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands, frame the foot, step it back to plank, and take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Two breaths here. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the right knee, step the foot through the hands, spin the back heel flat, pointing with the toes pointing forward. Inhale, rise for warrior one. Maybe you can look up. Breathe here, square the hips, bring that right hip back, left hip forward. Exhale, expand the arms and clasp the hands behind your back. And as you do that, roll the shoulder blades together, bring the opening in the chest here. Take an inhale in. And as you exhale, begin hinging forward for your humble warrior, reaching your edge. Feel your body out. And gently release the hands and bring them on the outer edges of the front foot. As you do that, begin straightening that front leg, finding your pyramid pose. Now here, remember, if you can't reach the floor, use your blocks. So in your pyramid, you want to keep that back nice and straight. Take an inhale in. And as you exhale, round the back and fold. Knee to nose. Breathe. Inhale, bend the front knee. Place the hands onto the mat. Step it back to plank and take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. breaths in down dog. Inhale the left leg up and back. Keep the hips squared. Exhale, step the left foot through the hands. Spin the back heel flat. Inhale, rise for warrior one. Palms of the hands together overhead. Bring the left hip back, right hip forward. Press the pubic bone forward. Exhale, expand the arms. Clasp the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, begin hinging forward for your humble warrior. Your humble warrior. Reach where it feels good. Reach your edge. And now begin releasing the hands, framing the front foot, straighten that leg, finding your pyramid pose. Remember, keep the back straight. If you can't reach the floor, it's perfectly okay. As long as you keep that back flat, pressing that left hip back and the right hip forward, you can use your blocks. And take an inhale in. And as you exhale, begin rounding through the back, taking the knee towards the nose. Breathe here. Inhale, begin bending that front knee. Frame the foot with the hands and step it back to plank. Take your vinyasa. We will meet in down dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, look forward and walk or hop at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Take the feet about 2 fist distance apart. Soft bend to the knees. Clasp hands, opposite hands to opposite elbows. Let the body become heavy. And breathe in. Breathe out. Begin releasing the hands and the arms. And rolling up slowly into mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back. Take the hands to the hips. Begin rooting down through the right to the left foot and leg. And with the next inhale, begin lifting the right knee. Keep the right hip square. So keep the hips squared. So if that right hip wants to come up, drive back down. And if it's available to you, clasp the hands with the arms overhead and extend that right leg. So here we are doing what we were doing at the beginning of the class, except standing. Reach through the heel. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, release the legs, and go straight down into a fold, forward fold. Hang out here for a couple of breaths. Making sure your body weight is more into your toes rather than the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet and rise. Reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take your hands to the hips. Root down through the right foot and leg. And with the next inhale, begin lifting the left knee. Be mindful of your left hip. You don't want that hip to hike up like that. You want to lower it and keep those hips squared. So this is what happens when you're lifting your knee. Well, you really want to lower that hip. So from here, inhale the arms overhead, opposite hands to opposite elbows, and begin extending that left leg forward, finding the movement we did at the beginning of the class for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, release the leg, and come straight into a forward fold. Take one breath in, one breath out. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step it back to plank. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Once you have you found your downward dog, drop the knees and untuck the toes and sit back onto your heels. Interlace the fingers of the hands. Turn the palms outwards. Press forward. Inhale. Reach the hands overhead with the fingers interlaced. The palms facing the sky. Look up. Exhale, begin extending the arms to the side. So left arm forward, right arm backwards. You're finding a twist here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms of the hands forward. Inhale, reach up. Look up. Palms of the hands are facing the sky. Exhale, release and find your twist on the other side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to the heart. From here, cross the ankles. Actually, no. Come onto your knees and find your tabletop pose. Extend the right leg back with the toes, with the foot flexed and the toes pointed onto your mat. Extend the left arm forward and begin lifting that right leg. Make sure that leg is not going past the hip. You want that leg hip height, head height, I guess. Reach and lengthen through both ends. Reach through the heel, reach through the fingers. If it's in your practice, you can circle that left arm around and grab the top of the right foot, opening the chest. Careful not to collapse here into your shoulders. Exhale, reach once again, and slowly lower down. Press around the spine for cow pose, cat pose. Inhale, arch for cow pose. Exhale, round, press the earth away. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale, come to regular tabletop. Extend the left foot back with the toes pointed. Extend the right arm forward. And begin lifting that left leg, hip height. Arm is about shoulder height. You can tuck those right toes or not, depending on how stable you feel. Keep on reaching through the heel, reaching through the fingertips. And if you did this before, do this on this side. Grab the top of the left foot, open the chest. Breathe. Exhale, release and reach. And take everything back down onto your mat on tabletop pose. Press round the spine for cat pose. Exhale the air out. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow pose. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, come to neutral spine. We're going to thread the needle here. We're going to inhale the right arm out wide. And as you exhale, we're going to thread that needle, thread it underneath the left arm, bringing your right shoulder down onto the mat. Bringing the head down to the mat. If you normally take the bind here, go ahead and take your bind. Breathe into this twist. And with the next inhale, unravel. If you're binding, press into the left hand, rise up, round, exhaling out all the air for cat pose. Inhale, lower, and arch for cow pose. Come to neutral spine. Inhale the left arm out wide, and as you exhale, thread it underneath the right. Be mindful here to keep the hips squared. And maybe there's a bind here. Breathe into your twist. Press on the top of the left hand. That should help and encourage this gentle twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, release the bind and take the right hand right by the side of your face and press into it so you can lift back up to tabletop. Press it around the spine for cat pose. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze, broaden the chest. Exhale, round. And come to neutral spine. Now, from here, we're going to walk the hands forward and come down onto our bellies. And we're going to take the arms right by the side of the body. We're going to point the toes. And with the next inhale, we're going to lift up for Shalabhasana, which is locust pose. So lift up any amount that feels okay in your lower back. This is a great pose for your back, but it's kind of tricky. So just feel your body out and do what feels good. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the chest off your mat. See, I don't go very far because I have had my back problems back when I was younger. Lift, 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 scrunch the toes, exhale, lower. Rest on your chin or on your cheek. Prepare for round number 2. Bring the head forward one more time. Inhale, lift everything off the mat. Breathe, don't hold your breath here. And exhale, lower. Maybe you can rest on the opposite cheek this time. And round number 3, here we go. Look forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift. Reaching back with the toes, reaching back with the hands. Breathe. And exhale, lower. Now bring the hands right by the side of the chest. And press back into child's pose. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. And with the next inhale, begin rising. swing the legs over to the side and extend the legs forward. And now bend the right knee and bring it on the out, and bring your right foot on the outer edge of the left thigh. Take your right hand behind you so that you can keep your back nice and lifted. Inhale the left arm up, and as you exhale, begin twisting over to the right. You can take a leverage twist if it feels okay in your back by hooking your elbow, left elbow, on the outer edge of the right knee. Keep that back nice and straight. Breathe. And slowly release here. Let's take a counter twist over on the other side. Keeping the back nice and straight. And now inhale forward. Grab your foot with your hands. And as you inhale, begin straightening that leg. Keep the left leg nice and active. Keep trying to drawing your foot towards your nose, but keeping the right leg straight. If this is not accessible, you can bend the knee. Just bend your knee. If you can keep the leg straight, great. Keep the back nice and straight. Take an inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in here. And as you exhale, come forward and just accompany that foot forward and go straight down into a forward fold. Reaching wherever you can. Grabbing a hold of whatever is available to you today. Breathe. And slowly begin rising. And now begin bending the left knee. Taking the left foot on the outer edge of the right thigh. Taking the left arm behind you to stabilize the body and lengthen the back. And you can either wrap your forearm around the left knee and twist, or if you'd like a leverage twist, and you did this earlier on the other side, do this on this side as well. Inhale, reach with the right arm, and as you exhale, hook the elbow and twist. Breathe. The right leg is nice and active. That right foot is flexed. And with the next exhale, begin releasing from the twist, going to the opposite side for a counter twist of the back here. Keep the back nice and straight. Breathe into your twist. And begin inhaling forward. Picking up your foot with both hands, and begin, as you pick up the foot, begin straightening the leg, keeping the back nice and straight. Drawing your toes to your nose. Remember, you can always bend that leg if the straight leg is not accessible today. Breathe. Take an inhale in. And as you exhale, accompany the foot and the leg down and find your forward fold. slowly begin rising. And find your way on your back. So we're going to come all the way down onto the back. And hug the knees into the chest. Rock the knees from side to side. And now release the left leg down onto your mat. Keeping the right knee hugged into the chest. We're going to rotate the ankle in both directions. And now take this right knee towards the outer edge of the torso. So we're getting ready to take a half happy baby. Extend the left arm out using the hand to stabilize the body, and grab a hold of your foot or your toe, right foot or right toe, or a big right toe for your half happy baby. Breathe here. Slowly release the right leg and hug both the knees into the chest. And now as you exhale, release the right leg down onto the mat. Keep the left leg hugged in. Circle your ankle. Now extend the right arm out to the side and bring the left knee to the outer edge of the torso and grab a hold of your left foot or left big toe for your half happy baby on that side. Breathe. Begin releasing both feet, left foot, and hug both knees into the chest. And now take the palms of the feet together for reclined cobbler pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Grab a hold of your feet. We'll take a wide-legged fold here, not fold, but wide-legged position, just like we did earlier in part of our flow. So hook your peace finger and your middle finger onto your big toe and begin straightening the legs out, keeping the tailbone nice and rooted, keeping the shoulders relaxed on your mat. Breathe. Slowly begin bending the legs, drawing the palms of the feet back together, bringing the knees into the chest one more time, rock from side to side, begin releasing the feet down onto the earth, extending the legs, preparing for Shavasana. So do any little movement here that feels good within your own body. Whatever you need a pillow, you need any other prop. Or if you don't need anything, great. Extend the legs forward with the feet falling outwards. Just let the feet fall wide. Press into the back of the occipital bone, so behind the back of your skull. Press into it, and as you do that, see if you can tuck a little bit your shoulders under, opening the chest here. And then release the pressure and begin letting everything go. Relax the feet, the legs, relax the groin, the belly, the chest, soften the heart. Let the eyes sink back into their sockets. Let everything go. Slowly begin deepening your breath, bringing back movement to your body gently. And slowly begin bending the knees, placing the feet on your mat. And rolling over onto your side. And just pause there for a few moments, allowing the body to really absorb the benefits of this wonderful practice today. And now with eyes closed, use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And take your hands to heart center and bow your head. And take a moment here to offer gratitude to your wonderful body for the way it has moved today and the way that it has served you today. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's always a great pleasure and an honor to be able to do these virtual classes. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank thank you everyone who joined me here today. I hope you enjoyed the class. It's getting a little brisky out here. I mean, hot. Thank you everyone. I've got all my friends from Italy watching. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope if you live in the area that you will consider joining me for my yoga distancing classes on the beach. We will respect all social distancing measures, so if you're wondering how far away is 6 feet, it's about a mat distance apart. So we will use all these measures. You will have to prepay online for these classes. That is to minimize any exchange of debit or credit cards as well as cash. So it's really easy. You can find all the information on my website at www.coastallotus.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Susan. Hey, Tari and Priscilla and Tracy. Thanks, guys. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Maybe. I'm trying to close here. Bye-bye.